First, I add the base color for the skin according to the reference photo. It's more like yellow, right? I will explain how I do my coloring process step by step. So keep watching till the end. Then, I identify the dark and light areas based on the reference photo. I start adding the dark colors gradually to build up the shadows. I try to match the colors and shading as closely as possible to the reference photo. Once the shadows are added, you can start to see the facial features more clearly. Now, I define the light areas on the nose to highlight its shape. Again, I gradually add more dark colors to deepen the shadows. Then, I move on to the eye area. Now, I add the eyelashes to bring more detail to the eyes. I always keep checking the reference photo to stay accurate. I add more highlights now to enhance the lighting and bring out the details. Sometimes I make mistakes, but I keep trying and adjusting as I go. Now, I add shadows under the neck to give more depth and realism. This shadow part is not easy to draw, especially with the hair adding extra detail. So, I erase it and redo the shadow to get a better result. Now, I finished detailing the eye. One of my favorite part is detailing the eyes. Her eyes are gorgeous, right? I try to add more details to the skin to define shadows and light. Now, I move on to coloring the hair. I add highlights to the hair to give it more depth and shine. I also add more layers to build texture and volume in the hair. Now, I start working on the lips. I add shadows and highlights to the lips to give them shape and dimension. I go back and review my previous work, adding more details where needed. Now, I focus on coloring the dress. I add shadows and highlights to the dress to show its folds and lightning. Now, I focus on coloring her jewelry. Her jewelry design is based on more pearls. I've already drawn pearls in my previous artworks, so I reuse them for this piece. Now, with the jewelry, she looks more beautiful and royal, doesn't she? Her jewelry is done, so now I move on to the background. Oh, I just realized I forgot to finish her earrings. Everything is done now. Thank you for watching.